Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Danganronpa 2. Must be that time. Must be that time again. Must be time for second class trial. Somewhere down here, pre-trial prep. That's where we want to be. My audio feels loud today. I don't think it is. Oh, certainly this is louder than it used to be, right? I need to turn the game down. I ended up high for fishing. Because fishing was really quiet. Funny that. I don't know if you've ever done fishing before. It's not a noisy pastime. Let's pick up where we left off. Set skills. Yeah, we need to do that, right? I got a bunch more points from walking around everywhere, and I got myself a cheat sheet from becoming birdie with Gamer Girl. So time limit doesn't decrease during non-stop debates. I mean, I don't think the time limit's ever been like an issue. I guess that's nice to have, because technically that would, like, improve your score as well, so... Pretty good to get, yeah. What have I got? I've got 12 points to spend. I don't think I can buy that many from Monami, though. So, I mean, I've got 10 points to spend. Okay. Oh yeah, we were looking at swords last time. I think we looked at swords, because swords are... What's a moonsault? Increases jumping power during logic dive. We still have not encountered a logic dive. We might encounter logic dive today. Might also be good. Maybe worth saving those points to find out what those are like, actually, but... I could buy a fine sword. Increase sharpness by 5. Or just an excellent blade. I mean, that's way more points for the book, but there's a mood maker. Easier to shift move to your favor during a rebuttal showdown. Melodious voice. More damage during panic talk actions. There's a good general one, like, you have more time to do all the things, also could be good. Menacing focus? What's menacing focus? I guess that's something I have to unlock from somebody. Time to get excellent blade. Just because that's the one bit that always did give me trouble. But even then, when it did give me trouble, I'm not sure the sharpness was what gave me trouble, so... Who knows? Fine. I will equip things that I bought, I guess. Not bought, unlocked. Let's have that at least. And then hang fire and see how horrible the next thing that we unlock is. And if it's really horrible, I can spend all my skill points on making it easier. Because this is still going to be sort of semi-tutorial-y. Alright, we good. Let's do this. All rise.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Oh, here we go. Thomasina, she's died? Who's died? Don't tell me who's died. Nobody's died. Don't, no spoils. Who's died? Monami's died? Has Monami died? That would be less annoying.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
Been mulling this over. Before we get into it, I suppose might as well go over what I've been thinking. The likely scenario here is that, well, we know 2 people were involved in this somehow, because there was evidence that 2 people had some involvement here. So I think 2 people are involved in this case. Obviously Mahiru got killed. Hiyoko was friends with Mahiru and was seen running away, crying. Hi, Mateus. So I... Really, if Hiyoko obviously would be distraught because her best friend got killed, and that's what we're supposed to assume. But I think Hiyoko actually did the killing, because I also think Fuyuhiko probably like really manipulated stroke tricked her into doing it unintentionally, and then she was like, oh no, not only am I now going to be killed because I murdered somebody, but also I murdered my best friend. This is doubly tragic. Because this seems like the sort of doubly tragic thing the game would do. So she just got manipulated into killing her best friend. It was all elaborately staged so that it only looked like one person was hanging around the building. And now she's traumatized, and Fuyuhiko's gonna get off the hook because he didn't actually commit the murder. This is all my theories. That's where we're at. Alright, let's talk about the motive.
Who cares about that game?
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game. Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
Yep, surprise, surprise, you're all characters in a video game. Who knew? That's some weird sort of fourth wall, not fourth wall thing.
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
All of you. Characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, and Boy F. And Girl G, I guess, was the murder victim, wasn't she? I think identified as, very briefly. I hope we don't have to, like, actually physically do the whole match them up to who's who thing, because I'm not going to remember specifically who was what, because it was intentionally left crazily vague. High school girl and the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. By using the staff role after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. The true identity of Girl A, it's probably... Oh! Can I refer to... Oh my god. Can I refer to... Not truth bullets on that one? Victim's crime scene photo, that's not useful. One of the ending prizes, crime scene photo of Girl E after so that is Mahiru. I'm gonna have to put these down on my friggin' notes, aren't I? Mahiru was E. I think girls B and D were like Mikan and Hiyoko one way or another. I think they would. I seem to recall B or D bullying the other. So it was Hiyoko and Mikan. I think it was D was Mikan and B was Hiyoko. Have we got anything else that gives us any clues here? That's just the victim. There's a broken vase. Oh, Girl D showed Girl E this. Wait, what? Girl D showed Girl E this photo in Twilight Syndrome murder case. But Girl E was Mahiru, who was the photographer, so Girl E should have taken that photo. So how did Girl D come to have that? One of the ending prize picture of Mikan, Ibuki, and Hiyoko at what appears to be an entrance hall. So who was our protagonist in it? I guess our protagonist in all that must have been... Was it Ibuki? I think? Is that an option? That's not an option, okay. Sato. Oh, Sato? That was the one name we couldn't actually... Yeah, Girl A never got tied to an actual identity, and Sato was the one name that never tied up to anything. No, there's no one named Sato in the first place. Dang it. Oh, this is difficult. Because I never really tied these up, even when we were playing the game. I never really... I don't know. The problem with this is it's all about names. And I've been over several times how bad I am with names, even at the best of times, even when they're in English. So trying to tie A, B, C, D, E up to things when I just like, and also I did this last week. It's not fresh in my mind, it's a thing I'm really bad with, and it's all in Japanese. Great. Triple threat. Girl E after she was killed. So Girl E is definitely Mahiru, because Mahiru is the one who got killed with a baseball bat. So it has to be Mikan Hiyoko. Mikan or Hiyoko? Mikan?
I see!
Yeah, okay, okay. Girl A was Mikan.
Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki.
Right, so I'm going to note that down so I've got that right.
That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A. Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
Yes, and you're also on an island where you're being filmed by the same person who made that video game. So, you know, privacy is not a big thing here.
Ha! A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights. Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
One who said that was... Girl... I'm pretty sure that was D, right? No. Girl D carried around a camera with her. What? Wait, Girl D carried a camera around with her, but Girl E died? What? So E must be Mahiru. But Mahiru, this is supposed to be based on real events. Like, it ends with the events of this real thing playing out like that, right? Oh, I'm very confused. This video game's going to confuse the heck out of me. Okay, so Girl D is definitely that. So it must have been Girl B.
Damn it!
One who said that was Girl B.
I see!
Yeah, okay. Okay, I got that right. That is
Girl
actually what's
B
on my
was
notes.
short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Nope, that describes you to a T, kid.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Hyper energetic and unique. And it's Monokuma. Monokuma is definitely Girl C. No, gotta be Ibuki.
I see! Girl C is Ibuki.
Weirdly enough, I feel like Girl C didn't really play much of a major role in events there. She was just kind of there, I guess. She was in the video game. She hung around with the crew, but like never really did anything noteworthy. But okay, right, I'm gonna put that down in my notes. So I just need these as references, right? You know, just so I know, because this is probably gonna come up again.
Girl C? Then I'll see you next Tuesday. Let's move on to Girl B.
Speechless. Girl D is only one person who always had a camera with them.
I see! Girl D is Mahiru, the victim in this case.
I was going to note that down just so that I definitely got that information on my screen.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
He's Guy F. Fuyuhiko.
I see! Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
You should know, you played it.
That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Another person?
It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Guessing Sato is Girl E, whoever that might be, but, like, where does that come into things? Unless it's something where somebody's, like, hiding their identity. Somebody's real name here. It's like... It's secretly Gundam Sato. No, maybe not. Peko, Sonia, Akane, Chiaki, I guess is your short list there. Of all of those, the only person who's got like an obviously fake name is Sonia. Sonia Nevermind? Really? Really?
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were 2 Kuzuryus?
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
The reason for Yohiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice. It's true I have a hunch, but he's gonna be real mad when we point it out. Peko's last name is Peko something. Peko something. So, Maruoa Tuska, hello. Welcome to the things. Call me out like that, Nagito. You're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. Reason for Yohiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice is probably because he had a little sister, which was mentioned in the last line of the game.
I can prove it.
It's a
with
bug.
This. In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Pekoyama, that was it, yeah.
Hmm? What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That bitch, what the hell did you do to my little sister?
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
Well, by process of elimination, she were a corpse. I really don't want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. Can someone else just, like, anger Fuyuhiko here? The only character in the game I could see being Fuyuhiko's little sister is the high school girl who died.
I see!
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
Ah, that's the Fuyuhiko's angry music. That bitch, girl, he was in. What the hell did she do to my little sister?
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you got there.
Winning personality? Are you praising me?
Sorry, Fuyuhiko, were you absent for the last class trial? This guy's insane.
I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
Oh, goddamn, is he gonna deny that his little sister's dead all the way through this just to, like, screw with everything, and now we've got to, like, somehow prove that his little sister's dead?
It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the motive.
Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off.
Wait. How do you remember things that happen at Hope's Peak? Because nobody else does. Where did that come from?
It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh?
Interesting. Okay. So, of course, he doesn't actually... Right. He's acting like his sister's not dead because, to the best of his recollection, she's not. But I feel like the motive was specifically put there to bait him, and him specifically, into making some sort of move. Because he's the most easily baited. But then if he's not accepting it, like, he wouldn't have acted. So he must accept it deep down somewhere.
Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. You suspect he's the killer?
I don't suspect he's the killer, I suspect he's heavily involved in the killing right now.
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Make everyone's lives a lot easier if he was.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Like he stopped.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be? The same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What is Gundam's last name? That's a really tenuous grasp of things. What is his last name? Tanaka. Okay. What the heck is that wild connection?
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Also, he has a strange rivalry going on.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
Something really loud just crashed really loudly in our house. Like, I felt the floor move there. Somebody had... Something just went wildly wrong in our kitchen. I can't for the life of me imagine what. I feel like I should investigate that. 1 second. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Hi. Thanks. Nothing exploded. Nothing is broken, I don't think. It was just loud. Great. What are we doing? One of me's dangling.
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
Also, hi everybody who showed up while I went away. Cool. Welcome to the things.
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Hello, Sharknator. Welcome back from the sea.
Then let's hurry up and solve it! Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
Reason Girl E was killed, I should be able to assume why based on the content of the game. Because Girl E was Fuyuhiko's sister? No. Girl E was the killer. Girl E witnessed the murder. Girl E interfered with the murder. Presumably the killer.
I see!
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all.
But...
Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim?
In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
Oh my god, this is why I confused the things at the start. Holy crap. It just dawned on me. He didn't understand the game. He played the game and was like baited into it. but he didn't understand what happened. He was like, wait, hang on, what do you mean Girl E was the killer? He played the game and thought Girl D was the killer and went and did Mahiru in. Because he arranged for Mahiru to be done in. Because he thought that Mahiru was the killer when she totally wasn't. It was someone else. Oh, dang, son. What? Also, just for, like, fresh people, no spoilsies. I know you're kind of joking a bit about spoilsies, but, like, please do not actually spoil anything. I know other channels have got, like, a I'll time you out if you spoil things thing going on. I will ban you. If you spoil anything, I will ban you. Just to make that very, very clear right off the bat.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Okay, we have more
Look,
diagrams.
I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
Okay. Go A, B, C, D. Went up the stairs. Went through the locked door. There was water tank and gravel. Victim, broken window. Broken vase was in the next room. Okay.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
Yep, played a lot of old school RPG things.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
Am I the only one who's like really confused by the events of this game now? I'm like, I wonder, can I just go back and replay the entire thing and just get the events straight in my head? Because I am way lost.
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. What did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? Can I have a look at these photos again? Because I am still way lost. Nope, not helpful. Just need to clear that up first. Didn't Girlie just straight up fess up at some point though? She was like, oh, no, I did it. That might be useful. Let's find out.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
Oh, no,
How was
because
she
that was
able
the
to get
bars.
past those
Right,
4?
that's the contradiction.
And wait in front of the music room.
She probably used a hidden passageway. Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
Yeah, sure. She took a picture
After
of
she killed
the
the
vase,
what did
which
Girl E
proved
do?
that there
She just
wasn't a
broke
window
the window
breaking.
and escaped out.
So how did Girlie to the front of the music? To go back to the... You need to go through... Plus, the other 4 girls should have...
At the entrance, heard the sound of the window shattering.
That's the one.
No, that's wrong! First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
How come no one else that played the game was, like, aware of the vase breaking? Like, how did it... Oh, was that... Oh, it was in the pictures we got at the end in the thing, wasn't it? Like, in the envelope? But, like, we all kind of, like, shared them and had a good look at them. Yeah, like, everybody should have seen the pictures. The other people should have been aware of the
After
vase.
the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room. All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
Uh-huh.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
Yeah, it's so much easier when they actually explain it. Yeah, I know not everyone actually played the game, but, like, enough of them played the game and saw all the, you know, rewards and whatnot that somebody else should have been like, hey, other things broke in the game. Did you not find the other things that broke? Why, how come Hajime is the only person who knows about the vase here?
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
This is like some crazy-ass double trial.
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
God damn it, man. Never stop.
Which means I'll feel disgusting.
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though.
Was it the fish tank? Was the fish tank the murder weapon?
Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
It's about the only other item that was even, like, touched on in the game. Like, nothing else was even... It was such a cursory and brief game that, like, nothing else came up. It was just like, yes, there's a fish tank. It's broken for some reason. Moving on. So, fish tank, right? Unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it. What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? There's something I need to tell you about regarding the white noise and non-stop debates. Some lines of white noise are actually durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot them with a silencer, but unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. If your difficulty is set to gentle, you won't get it. It appears the base is getting tougher, so I've obtained some very useful information. There's a guy named Gun something. Apparently he has a skill that can increase the power of a silencer. Oh, Gun something. I wonder who it is. Oh, it's like literally the guy whose relationship I'm working on, so that's fine. Well then, good luck and have fun. As long as he's not the murderer and therefore, you know, killed and removed from the game in this trial, I'm all okay. It is blatantly the friggin' broken fish tank. Unless it was the stolen... It could be the swimsuit. They did mention a swimsuit.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Oh, I see.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
It's kind of weird.
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
That's
just, like,
too
knock
big
the
to
ends
be
of
a
it off
weapon.
and just shoot around it.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
Okay, if it's not the fish tank...
investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
Did the swim... One moment. Did that have bloodstains on it? Right, no. It was broken, but no blood. There's no blood involved in that, was there? No. What else are my options here?
She beat her to death with her fists!
It did say the killer's escape routes. They were beaten to death with an escape route. There was nothing with blood on it, so that really doesn't help. Can't have been beaten to death with a swimsuit. Could have been, like, had that wrapped around her and suffocated or something, but it wouldn't beat her to death. I'm... Let's go through this again. I think it's gotta be the fish tank, right? It's hidden in the game, but...
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be a...
Then the piano.
Why are you going even...
The investigation.
It's on that biggest...
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Dang it, no, that's not it. It's like, you've never beaten someone before. You split someone's head in half, a surprising amount of blood shoots out, you know? Gonna argue, use better reasoning than that. Maybe just split your fucking head open.
Damn it!
Okay.
A weapon
None of
inside
those
the
things
music
did have
room, huh?
bloodstains, though. Did they?
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be a weapon.
Oh! I'm
the
supposed to
piano.
agree with the fish
Why
tank,
are you
aren't
going
I?
even bigger?
That's a blue one, so it's no... Yeah, that's the
Investigation
thing,
conducts
that works.
universal chaos.
It's on that biggest...
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used, it should have had
Was there a weapon with... She beat her to death with her fists!
Okay, I'm gonna try agreeing with
Weapon
fish
inside the
tank.
music. What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow?
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
That work? You said fish tank and I said fish tank, that's right. I spent so much time on this non-stop debate, most people do. Yeah, okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks this one's tricky. They go on about the bloodstains, but
weapon
none of
inside
the
the
things
music
listed
room,
here
huh?
have bloodstains. Hang on. Victim's crime scene photo. Does that... One of the ending prizes, crime scene photo of the victim after she was killed in the music room. Does that, like, corroborate or disprove anything?
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow?
Didn't you talk to her with the fish tank?
That's too big to be a...
Then the piano.
Why are you going even...
The investigation conducts you.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Beating her
If
with
it's a
gravel.
weapon that was used to beat them, it should have had bloodstains.
Was there a weapon with
I'm,
bloodstains on it?
oh! Did crime scene...
She beat her to death with her fist!
Did crime scene photo disprove that it should have had bloodstains?
Weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death?
Think you attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be.
Then the piano.
I gotta do this 'cause I'm running out of time. I should have bought the
Investigation
time
conducts
limit
It's on that
improver.
biggest.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Dang it! Yeah.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going
Killer's
even
escape
bigger?
route. Verify the broken
Investigation
glass.
conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale too?
Was it? At what point was it actually like confirmed? Because Monokuma didn't give us the whole like Monokuma file on this one. Was it like definitely 100% totes confirmed that the cause of death was a blow to the head? Was that actually a thing? Unless the broken window was simply them disposing of the murder weapon.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used, it should have had blood stains.
No! Crap! Gravel, it was a meme for a while since it died since other games and media came out. Wait, what? Gravel was a meme? You're just talking about pocket sand. Cha-cha! It's not pocket gravel, it's pocket sand. Dang it! Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death
Like-
a blow to the...
Think you attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation.
It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on? She beat her to death with her fists!
That's not even unconventional. Apparently appeared in the game, but that's not even... Normally
A weapon
this
inside the
end bit
music
has
room,
like
huh?
something really helpful. No, stop. I don't want the time to go down anymore. I need to think about this. Oh, I feel like it's going to be the swimsuit. That's the only thing I haven't used, but I don't know what that either proves or disproves. What does a swimsuit do?
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation conduct.
It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with blood? She beat her to death with her fists!
Oh! Yeah, no, yeah, I know you can't hint because it would be a spoiler. Oh my god, did... Like, okay, right, I think I got
A weapon
this.
inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow...
Think you attacked her with the fish tank.
I might run out of
That's
time
too
here.
big to be a
Then the
Oh
piano.
no, I'm gonna run out of
Why are you
time, and I
going
think
even-
I might have it. Ah! Crap! It's gotta be the swimsuit just because it's so stupid. Do I gotta go again? Yeah. That's exactly the same ending as
We will
yours, but
never give up!
in Danganronpa 1, isn't it? I'm gonna get a really bad mark on this bit of the class trial. Okay.
A weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death...
Think you attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation.
It's on that big a.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was, it should have had blood.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
Dang it! My theory was there, took the swimsuit and used it to protect them from getting blood all over their hands by wrapping it around their hands so they could punch someone to death. I don't know.
Damn it!
Okay, no. You can contradict Akane for some funny flavor dialogue in multiple parts. Okay.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them,
This one's really got me stumped. I'm this close to just asking you what the answer is. Well, I've just kind of ignored the whole gravel thing for a while, so maybe we could, like, you know, work with gravel.
it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
Gravel's a
Weapon
meme.
inside the. What about broken
Then
glass?
Isn't the cause of
Maybe
death
it
a
was
blow to the
more
head?
Think you
prominent
talked her with the fish tank.
relevant.
That's too big to be.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation conducted.
It's on that big a scale too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Nope. That was a stupid answer.
A weapon
Noted.
inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow
I
to the
don't
head?
think I've
Think
done
you
anything with the
talked her
broken
That's too
glass.
big to be.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about
The thing is,
beating
like,
her
when
with
you do is
gravel
usually
If
not
it's a
at the
weapon that
start
was
or
used
end
to
of
beat
things,
them
though.
to death, it should have had.
Was there a weapon with...
She beat her to death with her fists!
A weapon
Close
inside the
escape
music room.
route.
What about broken glass?
Nope. I got plenty of
A
health.
weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Okay, like... Oh, the section's a meme. I absolutely hate throwing in the towel, but, like... I'm only getting more and more nonsensical here. I'm sure that whatever comes up here, I'm just gonna be like, that's fucking stupid. Go on, tell me. Look, I've been here way too long. Tell me, please. What's the most ridiculous thing you can use? It using the swimsuit on the gravel. Swimsuit gravel.
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation.
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel and...
Oh my god, it was swimsuit gravel. Okay, thank you for the hint, Marua.
God.
Although Heartbeat like
Killer
actually
must
said
have
that
used
after I
gravel
made
to
that
attack the victim.
connection. That is the most ridiculous thing I could think of. Right, that's... Why was it swimsuit gravel? I want a really good explanation for this. Why was it swimsuit gravel?
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there.
Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
You're not chosen at all, and gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
A bag? What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit?
swimsuit? Even the ace attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
That is so stupid. Like, could you not have just got a bag? And also, there are like a million better things to hit a person with than a swimsuit filled with gravel. Like, if you're gonna murder someone, that's an elaborately stupid way to do it. Like, this was premeditated, because there's no way you would do that spur of the moment. So they went and actively, sneakily stole someone's swimsuit, actively had to do the laborious process of fishing gravel out of a tank full of water, filled it with a swimsuit, and then decided to use that to beat a person to death. That is so stupid. Part of the frame up because they said it was stolen by a pervert. Okay, alright. I suppose, yeah, everyone was like, oh, the swimsuit has been stolen. It is gone. It's not even around. Okay, yeah, I guess. It's ludicrous. Get a baseball bat. We've demonstrated twice now that works pretty well.
But for the killer, it's an idea that kills two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
Oh, right. That's why she had to die? Oh, okay. Interesting. So, I suppose that all kind of ties up and makes sense if... Yeah, right. For some reason... Yeah, I see I've been looking at that completely wrong. I had been thinking that, like, the story was a work of non-fiction up to the ending. I don't know where the heck I pulled that out of my ass from, but I was like, the ending's real, and the ending's not real, and this is just meant to serve as a motive. But no, both those people actually died, which is why Sato was the one who died and is not here today. Oh, that's why... Is that why there were the wrong number of students here? So at the start he was like, hey, there's the wrong number of students here. But wait, did we have one too many or one too few? We had one too many, I think, didn't we? Wallpaper scraps and pool trash are important clues. Why can't swimsuit gravel be an important clue? I haven't got any of those clues yet, so... You're getting ahead of me there. I mean, if you want silly clues, you know, Mikan's pose in Trial 1 was the ludicrous clue there. Yeah, no, I was thinking there were too few students because one of them had been killed or something, but no, there were, I guess, two of them were killed anyway, so no, I'm completely the wrong track with the wrong number of students. But at the start, he was like, why are there 16 students here? Aren't there only supposed to be 15? I was thinking there was one too few, but there's actually one too many, implying there's a traitor, etc., etc. It's okay, I made sure to throw it away.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it, and they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
You can? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Girl E's killer right now, the only person I can think of is that guy. Guy F. Monokuma did it.
I see!
It should have been Guy F.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is...
Dude who wouldn't hesitate at murdering someone? Yeah, that's who Guy F is.
What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were, like, totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
Oh yeah, she's totally the murderer in this case.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
Now, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, is an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder. The way they were killed. No? Oh.
Crap!
Oh, they got murdered in exactly the same way. Of course they're connected. Like, maybe? Important shared point between Girl E and Mahiru. Okay, fine. Oh, the metal bat specifically. Not the picture, just the bat. Alright.
I can
The picture
prove
had
it
the
with
bat
this.
in it.
I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game. As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
Like, Hyoko's never really actually genuinely seemed to have any major beef with anyone beyond Mikan here. So the fact that she's now laying into Fuyuhiko, like, that's, yeah. And I reckon she's it.
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles.
Although I guess, you know, if that weren't the case, it would also make sense that she would still be upset because her best friend just got killed, and current evidence points to him doing it.
And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. But don't you think that'd be too obvious?
Of course it's too obvious, it's Danganronpa.
What are you...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters.
Oh, I hadn't thought about that angle.
That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Oh my god. So who played the game? Nagado, Chiaki, me, Fuyuhiko. And did Mahiru play? Yeah, Mahiru did play, didn't she? Because she got told the solution to it.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Oh my god! Oh, she's blaming Hiyoko. Interesting.
Huh?
Oh, which means it's not Hiyoko, because they would not blame her this early on. She would be like a twist ending that comes in like halfway through the second half. Oh.
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet clogging bitch?
Well, got a point there.
you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hyoko? Do you know where Hyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
Oh, hang on.
I was pushing Mr.
ja.
Hands all day!
Oh, why are you denying being at the beach house? That's suspicious.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing... You're so...
Why do you doubt Hyoko? Do you know where Hyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
No, yeah, you
that's
did.
wrong!
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are. Don't decide that based on ugliness!
Huh. They're not Hyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house.
Also, I thought she kind of tried to imply earlier that she was the same age as everybody else here. It was just she like acts really mature and immature and is really, really short. And now she's like, oh, okay.
Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
Mildly curious, just as an aside, like, does this actually, like, state their ages? No, like, it gives their birthdays and it gives all the usual weird collection of vital statistics, like blood type and whatnot, but it doesn't tell you how old any of them specifically are. Huh. Which seems like that would be more important than, like, chest size.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
I recognise they're kind of supposed to be in the same year and therefore the same age, but that's also why I think it's weird that Hyoko's calling Nagito a pedophile. Like, hang on, he's the same age as you. That's, like, not how that works.
Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hyoko?
Ah! I remember now! I remember when I went to the beach house!
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass! She's obviously lying!
Huh? It's a lie?
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying?
Yep, got some gummies that got your name all over them.
There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
Yeah, I know she looks like she's 12, but, like, again, she's supposed to be the same age as them. Wait, what?
I did go to the beach house.
What did the letter say? I forget what was on the letter. Someone who wants to interfere with our meeting, let's keep it a secret. Until let's not see each other for a while. It'd be bad if they started suspecting us. No, probably not. I thought the gummy bag would be it.
Only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
Wait, what? Oh no, she says the letter said she wasn't going to meet up with her. Oh, dang it.
Damn it!
Whoops. I should have listened to that one all the way through first.
But only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet at the beach house?
Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
So she never saw Mahiru, is that really true?
I did go to the beach house.
Shower room's no use.
But only during my morning walk.
Iron barred window? How could that have? Would that have? That wouldn't have anything to do with it. I don't think so.
I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not.
The implication there is that something here disproves that they did meet up, but No, someone wants to interfere with our meeting, let's keep it a secret. Let's not see each other for a while. So that implies let's not see each other, but then it's also like, oh, let's keep our meeting a secret. Which is like, we did meet. But I tried that and it doesn't work. Fair enough, yeah, no, maybe I was reading too much into the whole ages thing, but whatever. There's no, like, evidence that the window had been opened at any other time or anything, but that wouldn't be relevant, would it?
Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
Never saw Mahiru, is that really true?
I did go to the beach house. But only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Oh, do I have to, like,
then you didn't meet up with
Mahiru
at the beach house?
Is that a... Wait a second. Is that a thing I can even do? Am I allowed to, like... No, they haven't... I don't think they've introduced the bit where you, like, absorb things and shoot them into other things yet, have they? I'm, like, getting ahead of myself in terms of mechanics.
Obviously not! Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
No. Blatantly, that's the one they want me to shoot.
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning. I didn't go
shoot it with a bunch
time.
of different stuff.
Then you didn't meet at the beach house?
Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
Trial and error now.
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Did the footprints do this? Did the footprints work? Because the fact that... No. I think the fact that the footprints are there implies that they both went into the building but only one came out, but... I don't know.
Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
No, it doesn't work. Because you could have gone through early in the morning and then Mahiru could have been in later.
Only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
I don't see how that's relevant to things.
Then you didn't meet at the beach house?
Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
Okay, I've literally tried all of them.
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
So I guess the only other thing I could disprove is morning walk. Can't imagine any of those things would disprove morning walk, though. Oh, unless they're like... Oh, let me try the letter on morning walk.
I did go
Quite
to the
seem to
beach
add up,
house,
but maybe.
but only during my morning walk.
Ah, shoot. Okay, that does work.
No,
Somehow.
that's wrong.
Somehow.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. Oh, that wasn't actually in the full details of the bullet there, was it? I remember reading that out, but like that's not on the snippet that they show you. They should show you the whole letter. Yeah, okay.
That letter! It's the one Mahiro had, right?
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
I should do these streams like more close together. I should like follow up like with the trial fairly shortly after I've done the investigation. Before I forget details of the investigation, maybe. But the chapters are really long, so it's really difficult. I would have to like take a day to like play through a chapter and just do a massive stream, and I ain't got that time, unfortunately. Swimsuit took out all your energy. Now this dang trial's taking out all my energy.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Oh, snap! I remember now! I totally saw you!
Huh?
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach.
You mean to go for perv?
I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
I see. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know! I didn't even write that letter! I'm telling the truth! I really don't know!
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
Gummies! I knew that would come into it sooner or later. The only place I can think of where Hiyoko is hiding is probably... Oh, spot selection. What? Okay.
Here!
Yeah. I remember that came up once before. Sure.
The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Kazuichi never closes his mouth. Does he not? Yeah, no. I don't think he does he? Try taking notes. Yeah, I've got some very cursory notes that, like, yeah, you're right. I probably should take a lot more notes than I do. Oh well. I didn't need to take notes for Danganronpa 1. I didn't know this game was going to be more complicated. How could I ever have predicted that?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence.
Yeah, I'm going to get a notebook next time we do an investigation.
Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? like that before.
You had them for breakfast, girl.
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof! My 4 dark devas of destruction didn't even need to come out!
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
Who's someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
Yeah, the mask is the one weird spanner in the works that I've not been able to tie into literally anything so far.
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice!
Pray tell, Sonia, who is Sparkling Justice? Do you know?
Huh? Sparkling what now?
That mask says it all! Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island! Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru!
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Hiyoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your heads! Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer!
It's true that Hiyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone. Killer's escape route.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's
relevant?
conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru.
Unless someone also dropped the gummy to
afterward,
frame
you fled
her.
from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the...
Someone in that building drank a lot of healthy drinks, and they didn't. Oh my god, the gummy is a trap. I picked up on that contradiction, like, when we were investigating. I kind of hadn't given it any thought since then. The bottles were all, like, really healthy drinks, and all the really childish, sugary crap was left in the fridge. Which is, let's be honest, if Hiyoko had been hanging around the building, that's what she would have been drinking! Oh my god.
And
Trash
that's how
can.
you left your footprints!
Looks like everyone doubts Hiyoko. Is that really okay?
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner
Trap
who
was in
killed
blue, wasn't it? So I can,
Mahiru.
like, reinforce that with trash can.
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
Oh, no, it's not. Okay.
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru.
And afterward, you fled from...
At the time, the door face was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside.
And that's how you left your footprints!
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
No, that doesn't work. It's like, yeah, I want to reinforce that, not disprove it.
Crap!
I shall render my verdict upon this. Hiyoko is the sinner who...
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
I'm not sure.
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
I think with the.
And weren't you also hiding? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
No, I already tried that one, didn't I? Crap.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko...
What information do we know on the gummy? There's a gummy found in the closet beach house. What else is there? Footprints, kills escape routes.
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
Oh, the gummy. Wait, oh, hang on. I guess I hadn't even kind of picked up on the fact that basically, I was like, this doesn't quite add up. There are only 4 clues here. No, there's gummy and gummy bag are 2 like entirely separate things. Apparently there are a lot of these inside Hiyoko's room. There are 4 flavors: strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. There's a cherry on that bag. Is the implication that there are no yellow gummies in the gummy bags that she likes?
And weren't you also hiding? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your
Oh,
chance
crap,
to
I
kill
think that was
mine.
too
And
right.
afterward, you fled.
At the time, the door was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee, and
That's how you left your footprints!
I shall render my verdict. Hiyoko is the...
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
That's the one.
No, that's wrong!
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
A specific brand that does not produce yellow gummies. Haha.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
There are blatantly cherries in there.
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored.
Also, only just picked up on this, but like the gummies blatantly Monokuma. Monokuma brand gummies.
Huh? That gummy is yellow? Then it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies!
What?
That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy. See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap! Damn it! Who would set a trap like this? I'll get my revenge! I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might!
Hold on, you little bitch! You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
I don't know where this trial's going now. Okay. Is Mikan's autopsy report going to be relevant?
We're not done.
Just because it's not come up yet. Blows the head from behind and died instantly. I think one of my main issues here is that I just don't think Hiyoko could swing the baseball bat hard enough to actually kill a person. That is something I think is a problem here.
There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it!
What does that mean? Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road.
No, she
thanks
didn't.
to
She
her.
died instantly.
We have the evidence we need.
That's wrong. I left those footprints during my morning walk.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence.
You're talking about the
It's true, and we can thank Mahiru for.
What does that mean?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength.
No, that's wrong!
Nailed it. Unlike many other occasions.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death?
According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry.
Fuyuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer after all.
Also, don't think Hiyoko could drag somebody bigger than her across the floor. But hey.
Seriously, that's not true! Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body? If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Oh my god, are they gonna point the finger at... Oh my god, who turned up covered in blood? It was... It was Akane! Akane turned up covered in blood. Except that's not even a thing that's even in my truth bullets. So, I don't know.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was...
Yeah, especially when she was running away from the crime, yeah.
She was clean.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer!
So Fuyuhiko tricked Hiyoko into killing her, because I'm still going to go with that story. Hiyoko gave Fuyuhiko a boosty up out the window, and she ran away through the beach. No. That was entirely implausible. Hyoko's probably stronger than she looks, because she is a dancer. That's fair enough, I suppose. Akane was just like, yeah, I'm gonna fight. Fights happen. Fight. I like fighting things. But she was the only person who turned up covered in blood for, like, any reason whatsoever.
Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven!
I won't let you look down on me!
Oh! You're one of these jobs.
We haven't decided that yet!
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
Rebuttal showdown! Oh no. That's a lot of swords. Iron barred window is going to come into this, is my guess.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it! She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her. Hiyoko is the only killer I could think of!
Fuyuhiko is stubbornly insisting Hyoko's the killer. If I don't count all of his words that we pushed back.
Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it! She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with. Hiyoko is the only killer I could think of!
Okay.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the... After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Oh, the shower room doesn't work.
The fact that Hiyoko was at the beach house can be proven. Did you get all that, you bastard?
Oh shoot, I shot the wrong one.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the... After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Bam!
Allow me to cut through those words!
I remember how this works this time. It's only taken an entire trial to get to that point.
No, washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
I'm too busy being tied up.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
Taking her clothes should be impossible because she doesn't know how to tie the kimono she wears. Her clothes fuse to her body! She can't get dressed by herself.
I see!
She wasn't wearing clothes at all.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this before.
I can't help it. I can't tie my kimono sash by myself.
Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell, and it only smelled a little.
Further questions? Who's gonna tie her sash from now on?
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place? Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
In some regards, Hiyoko is, like, not helping herself if she is innocent in this by denying everything. I mean, like, if she was like, oh yeah, I found the body, I was the first one at the scene, that's why I ran away in floods of tears because I just found my best friend murdered at the beach house. You know, that would, like, clear things up there, rather than being like, no, it wasn't me, you can't prove anything, oh no, I didn't go there, I didn't do anything, prove things. She'd just been like, yep, I found it, best friend's dead, that kinda sucks, yeah, that's why I was upset. Story checks out, yo. That would have, like... Guess we have to get used to the smell unless she's the killer. Well, I don't know. I thought I'd sussed it, like, before we went in. Of course I hadn't, but... yeah, I mean, I was thinking Hiyoko before the trial started. But the fact that they pointed the finger at us so early on is like, oh, well, it's clearly not her now. We gotta have a plot twist.
'Cause if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
Well, he should be able to verify that then, shouldn't he?
I can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Okay, he verified that. Okay, that's a pointless aside now.
Doubting me of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
That actually sounds pretty cool!
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right?
For now.
It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
See, I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. 'Cause Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier? You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid! Hyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right? Shut the hell up, Pig Barf! I hope you get a hangnail and die! I'm sorry for being Pig Barf!
More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious. Could it be? Does he actually have something else in mind?
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap!
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier...
He never talked to me at all! Man, what a surprise. I didn't expect you to ask me such an easy question.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
Okay. I need to, like, I have, like, people recommending Peko and Akane for, like, relationship skills and whatnot, but, I think the likelihood of me actually getting to them before they die, if they die, you know, they might not die, but, slim, I feel. I have, like, not worked on relationships with either of those two so far. It's, like, been entirely Gundam and Chiaki. Oh wait, Akane's events are good, but the skill is not interesting. Okay, I see. Sorry, yeah, I got that the wrong way. Okay. I'm still probably going to ignore. I'm going to ignore gameplay things in favor of talking to characters I find interesting, though. Gundam is Chiaki. I wanted to prioritize just because, like, Chiaki is best waifu, you know, right? Gundam is, by long margin, best husbando. Yeah, I figured there would be a bonus endgame thing where you could do them, yeah. Yeah, Gundam is just an incredible character, and I love him so much.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
A letter?
Yeah, this one.
I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I don't know why we're going through this letter. We like showed this to everyone as evidence earlier. We should all be familiar with this letter. I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. The time is still... Oh, this is a different letter. I want you to come to the beach house on the second island. The time is still the same at 2 p.m. Seems someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret until then. We'll try not to see each other for a while. It'd be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Oh. Letter Hiyoko received. What? Someone who wants to interfere with our meeting, someone... Oh god, they both received the same message. Oh. Well, very similar messages, at any rate. Huh. So Hiyoko was told to go to the place at 2? So why did she turn up later than that, then? What was that about?
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
What was the letter that Hiyoko had? Doesn't it clearly contradict the other evidence? Like the letter on Mahiru?
I can prove it with this! This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
About what we discussed earlier. Is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m.
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hiyoko's letter...
I want to change the place, but not the time. Okay.
Whoa! The meeting times are off!
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it. But for both letters to say the same thing?
Hiyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think?
Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
Safe to say a letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? Both? Oh man, how are you supposed to figure that one out? Oh. This is actually kind of a cheaty pause, like, because you're supposed to do this against the clock, but, like, I can literally see all the answers through the friggin' background here. Crap. Both letters.
I see!
It is both letters, okay. My hunch was right.
The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. The killer forged both of those letters!
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
So they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer! How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all.
Is that because you were tied up for the last 4 days?
It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
You would get, you would get the whole murder playing out again, would have to go through trial and, eventually have to execute you. I think it's better if you just tie him up and, like, keep him lightly imprisoned, more so than anything else.
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep! Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Hey, does this smell like chloroform to you?
Medicine? That medicine... Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet.
Hifumi and Teruteru, least favorites. Yeah, Teruteru was pretty bad. I did dislike Hiro more than Hifumi in the first game. Hiro just was like... Every time he thought he was going to get like a moment of redemption and turn out to be like an okay person, he was still just an ass. Every single time. Whereas Hifumi was weird and creepy, but like, not actually a bad person. At least he was interesting. Hiro was really bland and just generally not a good person. How long is this? It's, I don't know. Each half of the class trials, assuming that the game splits them all into halves, these times are probably like 2 to 3 of them. Did you do all his designs? Oh yeah, I want like 100%ed Danganronpa 1. Yeah, no. That's what I mean. Hiro every single time. I thought maybe if you hung out with him and spent some time with Hiro, you might like get to know Hiro and he might be okay. And he still was not okay. Hiro was just a bad person who just was a really bland character as well. It just made him inherently dislikable through and throughout.
And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
Let me sell your organs. Yeah, he was... every single time he was like, oh, he might be okay. Let me sell your organs. Oh, no, Hiro.
The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hyoko as the killer. That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer!
Hyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
I've just noticed that the cross on Teruteru's board is a knife and fork. Oh my god. Do they all have themed X's on their faces to imply, like, how they were ironically killed? That's just... I don't know how long that's been there, but I've only just noticed that. I guess that's been there for the last 2 hours.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
Oh man, now I kind of want to know what Byakuya has, and also Mahiru.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together.
Oh, that's just for murderers? Oh, okay.
The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else.
Oh yeah, it's just next. You can see
Two
Byakuya
hopes
there.
attempting to grasp the one true hope. Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair. And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Somebody murder this guy, please.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray. And you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
Jeez, I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork. Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want. Hey. Whoa. He's sleeping.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other...
You can't hate Nagito. I really hate Nagito. Nagito's a... Oh god, he's a horrible character. After that first trial, oh god, I just, like, every time he opens his mouth, it's like, ugh, this guy.
The only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
Bitter truth, that may be true, but so we can't just stand around here all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. Oh, we come to a trial recess thing. Oh.
Well now.
I thought there would be a bit more than that, actually. I thought we might have like another half hour or so before this came up. Well now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answer right here, right now. Huh? You gonna spoil who the killer is? If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. And they'll all feel despair. You can't, that's seriously a big no-no. But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation. Who's the club president? So, without further ado, the answer is... You can't. Everyone, please close your eyes and cover your ears.
Correct! You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me. Would you like to save your current progress? Yeah, new slot.
I'm Mon Ami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
That's great, Mon Ami, but I think I'm debating whether this is where things need to like stop, because it's like pretty much 11 o'clock now. I'm gonna go ahead and pretty comfortably assume there's at least 2 hours of class trial and denouement and whatnot still to go. So that would take us up to like 1 AM. I gotta be in work early in the morning as well. I ain't even gotta be in like a normal time. I'm gonna be in early. Ugh. So I don't think I got time. Yeah, I know I don't. Yeah, basically that's what I'm getting at. So I think I'm gonna stop now, I'm afraid. Because I literally haven't got time this evening. If I don't stop now at this nice, easy resting point, I'm going to have to stop halfway through the second half of the trial, and ain't nobody want that. That's kind of what I'm driving at. So, yeah, sorry. Thank you for joining me. Good turnout. These actually seem to be better turnouts every single time. I like that people are liking Danganronpa. If you are not already subscribed, if you've just found me today, please do subscribe and get notifications. If you want even more obvious notifications, please follow me on Twitter, and there's a link to the Button Mash Discord server down there where I'll post stream announcements as well. So you can go follow me on those things and join those things and find out about all the things. And yeah, stream days supposedly should be, probably will be this week, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. So we should get the second half of this trial on Thursday from 9 PM GMT. So come join me then for that. And we'll find out who done it. And my money's still on Hiyoko. I think it's like a triple twist, and it's probably Hiyoko. No, I have no idea. all my theories have been shot down so far. Oh well. You can see the killer die on Thursday if you come back on Thursday. But regardless, you're unfortunately not going to see the killer die tonight, because I ain't got the time to show you the killer die tonight. Maybe one might argue I should make these streams longer, but hey, I gotta do what I gotta do. I come home from work, I have my dinner, I have